So, a very fresh and cheerful afternoon to one and all present here. I am Shruti Sharma of Sage University in Law. I hope you all are doing well. Are you doing well? Tell me. Okay, let me ask myself, am I doing well? This is a question which we all usually ignore, right? Now the question arises, how we as human beings can do well or survive basically. So let me tell you, we need the four basic things for our survival. The most basic. Food, air, water and shelter. Right? Which all of us know. You know what I believe? If we as human beings are not respecting the environment or the survival kit given by the environment to us, then I don't think we deserve to be here. We deserve to live on this earth. Right? So, to respect it, we must mainly focus on cleanliness and hygiene. Yes, cleanliness and hygiene. Whenever we used to talk about cleanliness and hygiene, the one thing that comes to our mind is cleanliness, hygiene. What's a big deal? Every one of us knows. Cleanliness is all about keeping our environment, keeping ourselves safe or clean. And when we talk about hygiene, hygiene is all about keeping ourselves hygienic, right? No. Cleanliness is a process of cleaning oil, dirt, germs from the body. Not from the body, from each and everything. From the furniture, sofas, chairs, tables, everything. This is cleanliness. And on the other side, if I talk about hygiene, then hygiene is practiced in order to keep ourselves healthy, prevent ourselves from all kinds of diseases, and in order to live as a good health. This is hygiene. I hope somehow it's clear what I'm going to speak on. Right? Yes. So let's proceed. Whenever we travel to any city, any town, any village, or any place, we probably see science, its technology, development. Also, we see roads, commercial buildings, residential buildings, and so on. And by looking at all these things, we actually feel proud. Very proud. We should, everyone should. But at the same time, the garbage, unhygienic items, contaminated waste are lying on the same street. And you know the main thing? Young men and women, boys and girls, especially children, are shifting through the garbage for various means, either by their bare hands or by anything. And sorting it, transporting it is well a different story. Keeping this ahead, I would like to give you an example of a landfill in Delhi, known as Gazipur landfill. Basically, there's a mountain that is 50 feet tall, and it came into the news in 2017, and it was fired for 3 days. And the fumes of unhygienic items were coming out of it. And it was just polluting the environment to the great extent. And let me tell you, it was not enough. A part of that landfill, a part of that mountain came down, troubling as a landslide, basically as a trash slide. And it swept away 2 other cyclists and a car driver with his car into the canal, due to which 1 person died too. Yes. From here, I would like to introduce a new word, that is waste management. Basically, solid waste management. What do you understand by the term waste management? is waste management? Right? Probably correct. But let me tell you, waste management is an important element of environmental protection. And its main motto is to provide hygienic, healthy, efficient, effective environment. Without polluting the environment, without polluting the surrounding, without polluting the water system. The main motto of waste management is this. So, to treat the waste, to manage the waste, we need 4 basic methods. Landfill, recycling, composting, incineration. So let's begin with the first one, that is landfill. Landfill, as we have discussed in the example, it's a dumping ground where we usually throw the garbages and harmful substances into the ground. That is landfill. And it is considered as the most popularly used method of waste management. The second comes recycling. Every one of us knows about recycling, right? But no, let me tell you, recycling is a process of converting the waste material into the usable product. And its main motto is to prevent the energy use, greenhouse emission, which is very harmful for us, and especially preserves it for the future generation. The third comes composting. Composting is somehow same as recycling, but this is considered as the most easiest non-biodegradable method of waste management. In this process, the organic waste is being converted into the nutrient-rich quality food. Organic waste in the sense plant waste, animal waste, and kitchen waste especially. And the fourth comes incineration. Incineration basically is a process which involves combustion of waste material, which then converts into the useful substances, the very useful substances that are gases, ashes, steam, and lot more. So this was all about waste management and its methods. Now a question arises that do you really think all these methods are being applied everywhere? Tell me. No? Exactly. Okay, let's take an example of 2 cities. One which is considered as the most cleanest one. The other which is considered as the most polluted one. So don't you think there might be some problem which this city is facing to reach up to the level of this city which is considered as the most cleanest one? Right? So what do you think? What can be the problem? There might be, right? Should we start? Okay. So the first problem is pollution. Yes, we know what's pollution. It's a condition where the harmful substances get introduced into the environment and just provide the adverse effect to our health. Not only our health, but living beings' health, which includes plants, animals, both. Pollution caused by air, water, induces the substance like heavy metals, plastics, which cause the adverse effect to our health. We agree, right? So the first problem is pollution. Second comes global warming. The emission of greenhouse gases increase in the temperature and sea level, which is extremely harmful for everyone. So the second problem is global warming. The third comes overpopulation. From the word itself we can understand the growing population is an overpopulation. We all need land, we all need food to sustain, right? But as the population is increasing, we are of course facing so many difficulties. So the third problem is overpopulation. Fourth comes ozone layer depletion. Pollution caused by the harmful chlorofluorocarbon, that is CFC, which just layer which prevents us from the harmful ultraviolet radiation. It causes pollution and gives the harmful effect to everyone. And the last comes deforestation. Loss of trees in order to sustain, in order to have space, is considered as the most harmful thing right now. Because this reducing the oxygen level and harming us. So these were the problems. So what do you think? What can be the solution of all these problems? You want to know? So let's begin with the first one, that's green building. From planning to demolition, green building aims to create a healthy, efficient, effective environment. And its main motive is to disseminate the carbon footprints from the atmosphere. The second comes recycling, as we have discussed, but recycling is very important to concern as the cause of global warming. Yes, so the second one is recycling. Third is controlling migrating flows. Every one of us knows. We have to migrate from one place to another in search of job opportunities, careers, and everything. But such programs should be established so that the problems of family separation, alienation can be developed. So the third solution is controlling migrating flows. The fourth comes avoid the consumption of gases. Of course, it is very important regarding the ozone layer depletion. If the consumption will be less will be the pollution, and it's good for us. Right? And the last comes reforestation. Cutting of trees, okay, we all know that in current situation, cutting of trees is must. But rather than cutting it, we can plant it on another side, that is reforest, so to balance the oxygen level. These were the solution of all the problems. Now a major question arises. Have you ever imagined a city, a town, or any place that implies all the solution, all the methods we have discussed now? Do you? Yes, there is. There is a city which is considered as the most cleanest, most safest one. I know you got that. I'm talking about the city Indore. From decentralizing the waste management to composting it, people of Indore have contributed a lot. They also have started a massive campaign for segregation of 6 types of waste that usually takes place in Indore, none other than any city. 6 types of waste, that is dry waste, e-waste, plastic waste, sanitary waste, household hazardous waste. And you know, the employees of each and every NGO are going home to home for all this segregation. Along with this, IMC, that is Indore Municipal Corporation, has all set to create a bigger plan for recycling C&D waste, that is construction and recycling waste. Yes. Apart from this, I would like to highlight this is the reason why Indore has been ranked 5th cleanest city all over the country. Along with this, Indore has also awarded for the Safai Mitra Suraksha Challenge for the exemplary work by each and everyone, along with the people, along with the stewards and everyone. So I request you to please give a huge round of applause for everyone who has contributed. On the same note, I would like to end this and want to tell you that please consider it. Whatever I have said, please consider it. It should not be, I have said it, you heard it, and that's it. Please consider it. Because every little thing with ourselves. And I also believe being the part of solution rather than being a part of pollution. Thank you so much. This is Shruti.